You want the next level, which is total, complete financial what? Freedom. Now, financial freedom is individual. I can't tell you what your figure is, but here's the scope. How much money do you need coming into your life indefinitely without working per year to live the lifestyle you desire? So not the current lifestyle, the lifestyle you desire. And you know what? That takes some thinking. A lot of people don't know. They just have a guess and go, shit, $1 million a year. Yeah, well, that's pretty big. But if it was, you would then need to times that by 20. You would need $20 million in invested assets at a 5% return to live your dream lifestyle. Does that make sense? Cool. So I just give you a rough idea here that if you wanted, and someone mentioned tax, so I won't get into the nitty gritty, this is just to give you the idea of what we're looking at. If you said, look, 150 grand would do me nice. Okay, great. Well, the challenge is we have a thing called tax in this country. So you're up in the 49% tax bracket, and it's not completely double, but you're going to have to earn about 250 grand before tax to get that, and that's roughly at a 49% tax rate or whatever the top marginal rate is. So you're looking at $250,000. So then you need to times that by 20, and what do we get? We get 5 million smackaroos. Now it gets more interesting. So you need $5 million in investable assets.
That's not going to turn yet.
Sorry?
And then you've got to outturn that in 5-10 years' time of inflation and all those.
Yeah, exactly. So it changes. Well, here's the thing is, and that's not including where you live. You know, this is in investable assets. Now that might be covering your rent, it might be a whole lot of things. But the reason I'm doing this is just to get your brain thinking in the term of, if you want true wealth, where you don't have to work for it, we need investable assets that return a rate high enough. Now, there's some variables in that. So what can we do to change that? The rates. So yeah, if you had a way of getting a rate of return that was higher, you could have less money. If it was lower, then you need more assets. Does that make sense? I'm just picking it as a figure to sort of get your brain thinking around. Now, going back to financial independence, that figure that you had or that you wrote down, what does that become now? That becomes your goal, your target, your objective. That is your goal. That figure becomes your goal. Now that's if we go with traditional and the blue pill. Okay, but we're going to talk about different ways to make money and stuff in a moment. But the other option then is to think, okay, you don't necessarily need assets invested at that rate, because you can do it other ways as well. What if you had 50 websites around the world and each one was making you $1,000 a month? Goal achieved. So I'm not saying it's either or, I'm saying it's both. So I do believe you should have an automatic acquisition or investment plan of some sort. But I believe you should also be investing the quick way or the faster way or what we call the active way as well. And they should be combined. Out of every 4 renovations you do, maybe keep 1. Or keep 2. Whatever you don't have to sell everything just for cash flow. But it depends on your view. So I'm just giving you some ideas.